Well, welcome to Fight Week. How does it feel?
Feels good. I'm normally sitting on that side watching my teammates, so it's a dream come true to be on this side now.
Does this whole Fight Week feel kind of like a dream, or does it feel like you're here, it's reality, or does it still kind of feel like not real?
Oh, it's definitely real. I mean, like I said, I've been on the other side of this, so I've seen this over and over and over again, and I've played it over in my head, and I put myself in these shoes a lot of times before. So being here on this side, it feels natural. Feels like I'm supposed to be here.
What was the whole experience like for you on TUF?
It was tough, that's for sure. It was great. It put me out of my element, put me in a place that I can grow a lot. I think discomfort makes you grow a lot more, and I feel like that was definitely where I was. Valentine showed that she was going to do a fight camp, like a real training camp, and I grew a lot from it. Most of my stuff comes from more of a wrestling base, and hers was a lot of Muay Thai style. Getting out of my element, fighting people that or training with people that I might fight later on, and then becoming friends with them, and then learning a lot from them after that. And then being in the Apex, training here, I mean, I feel at home now. I've coached 5 times here, and I've fought a jiu-jitsu tournament or a jiu-jitsu match here, and then I fought twice here, and most of them have been successful. So I feel like the Apex is a great place for me to win.
In that first episode, I believe it was the first, Valentina announced that no water policy, and it went viral. Everyone went crazy. What were your thoughts on that?
Normally I don't really drink water during practice. It's not like a big thing for me. I normally drink a lot of water before practice anyway. And then there was only one time that she said it. If people wanted water, they could get it, and she never was like, oh, no, you can't get water. But most of the people just listened, and I didn't get water, and it just made you a little bit more mentally tough, I think.
I've been asking all the guys, was there anything that you felt like should have been shown or wish had been shown that didn't get shown on the show?
I mean, there was so much content. Like, we were there for a month, had mics on us the entire time. There is a lot more, I think there's a lot more in-depth conversations that we had as teammates that weren't shown. One thing that I did that I really wanted to show was how much breath work and meditation and stretching and like all the extra stuff that helps mentally, because I feel like that the show, like Dana White said, is a pressure cooker. So having journaling, meditating, and doing breath work really helped me through that. And I think showing that and showing like, hey, if you're in a tough spot, if you're in like a depression or you're going through stuff that you need to maybe just take a minute and do some breath work and kind of settle down and get inside yourself a little bit. And I think being present really helped. So I wish they showed more of that.
What was the hardest part for you in the show?
I think the hardest part was not having my my teammates, my family, and my coaches around me. Normally I'm always either texting somebody or on the phone with somebody if I have any doubts or anything like that. I have a mental coach that calls me up. I have tons of teammates that always make sure that I'm okay, and I do the same for them. So there's a huge support system that was taken away when the phones and everything. One part of the show, they showed my whole family, and it was a hard moment because before that I was in the moment, like I have to keep a straight face, and then I saw all my family, and it was tough to see those people again.
What do you think of the matchup ahead of you?
I'm excited for it. Yeah, I feel great for the matchup. They didn't show this either. I told Dana White that when he was like, okay, who do you want to fight? And I said Omaron for the first one, but all 3 of them are bad matchups for me. They're all strikers, and I'm a wrestler. I got to dictate where the fight goes, and that's the ultimate.
And looking ahead at your potential UFC career, what are some immediate goals after this fight?
I take it one fight at a time. I don't really look at what's next. I feel like that sometimes overwhelms me. I did it from the very beginning. It was, I'm going to take one amateur fight, and then after that, if I feel like it, I'm going to take another one. And here I am taking another one. So we'll talk about that when I'm done with this fight and when I get my contract, and that's where I feel about that.
Awesome. I'll ask you again on Saturday night.
Sounds great.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.